This is Gizzard Gary on day 2 of SHOT Show 2023, and I am at the Buck Knives booth, and we're going to talk with Ken, and he's going to tell us what Buck has for 2023. So let's turn it over to Ken.
All right, hey everybody, it's Ken Vitale, product manager for Buck Knives, here to talk to you about our new 2023 unveiling of products here at SHOT Show in Las Vegas. So Gary, what we want to talk about first is our big product push for this show is the Alpha Series. The Alpha Series is a hunting knife that we've actually brought back from the past. The Alpha Series was very popular for us, and we had a lot of customer input, and there's a lot of new design features out there that folks want to see in their hunting knives. So right here we have the two that we started in the first launch of the Alpha Series, and that is the Alpha Hunter and the Alpha Scout. So as you can see, it's got a nice sweeping blade and an S35VN steel, so it's going to have excellent edge retention, corrosion resistance, and overall an extremely tough and capable blade. It's got removable scales, so these scales are walnut Dimilux, or we have a brown cream rich light. You can go ahead and dress this thing up and put your lanyard on there if you want to. Easy to take off scales for cleaning after the harvest, and we've got jimping in all the right spots so you can choke up on this knife and hit some of those blind cuts when you're harvesting and caping out your animal. Even a thumb rest to show you some of those points in low light of where you want to grip so that you have that feel of good purchase on that knife. And a lot of folks out there are now hunting in side-by-sides, four-wheelers, maybe even up in the saddle on a horse, and they're looking for something a little bit smaller. And that's what the Scout is. Same capability, same S35VN blade steel, but in a much smaller package. It's not going to dig in your side if you're sitting down in a position and you're up in the saddle, being able to do things like that. And also folks are looking for everyday carry options in a fixed blade. This size is perfect for that everyday carry fixed blade if you're looking for something that's going to be a little bit stronger for your everyday needs in a blade. All of them come with an American-made brown leather sheath. So the whole package made right there in Post Falls, Idaho by our knife craftsmen. And we've had a lot of good feedback with this knife so far.
All right.
Moving on from that, there's a lot of folks out there that if you're hunting like out in Idaho, Montana, Oregon, Washington, folks out there are trying to reduce weight when they're out there hunting. They're trying to do everything they can to remove ounces so that they have more stamina, more capability when they're out there on the hunt. So we had the Paklite Series. It did extremely well for us in the past, but we've upgraded and redesigned the Paklite and brought it back as a Paklite 2.0. So we have 3 versions here. This would be the select version in the orange and in the black, and that is a 428C steel blade, stainless steel. It also has removable scales on there as well, so you can use these with the scales on or the scales off in the sheath. We also have different styles of blades so that you can get the combination that you're going to need when you're out there. We've got a processing blade for butchering your harvest. We've got a field knife that's kind of that all-around knife that you might use around hunt camp to do different tasks like your cooking, your cutting, your fire building, your shelter building, that type of stuff. We've got a caping blade, and then we also have a small skinner. Again, something in the package for everybody to get one, get all, or a combination that's going to suit their harvest and hunt as best as you can. Sure. And then we upped it to a pro version here where we put that S35VN steel, and then we also have that OD green micarta for folks that are looking to maybe with this one you're going to do 1 deer, maybe you're a guide on this one, you're going to do 3 or 4, and not worry having to touch up the blade as you're going through that processing part of the hunt.
Sure.
Another one that's interesting for us that we've brought back and folks have asked for is the 117 Brahma, which is a miniature version of our 119 Special that we've been making all the way back since the start of the company. So this one's going to be shrunk down, have all those same features as the 119, be a lot lighter, be a lot more nimble, be a lot more capable for folks that are out there hunting and hiking and needing that type of a knife. We also have a Select with the black phenolic and a 428C, and then we have that S35VN for the green micarta handle as well. for the Pro version. Also made in America.
All right.
And that's what's new for 2023 at the Buck booth.
Okay, if anybody wants more information on your company, where should they go?
Buckknives.com.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Ken. Appreciate
you.
all the info. And good luck in 2023.
All right, thanks a lot, Gary.